Hello YouTube, it is Damien. It is the Rise of a Nation. It is episode 77. And today, we play off for a chance to make it to the group stage proper of the Champions League. If you do not know how we've got here, I do highly recommend watching the last two episodes. But we have come through quali, and we now face Dinamo in a massive game. The biggest game in the club's history. I say that a lot, but this one definitely is. We have a chance to make it to the proper. We've had a lot of our ups and downs. We have our first ever game that we did not win this season. 2-0 up, looking really good, and then a few minutes of madness, and didn't play particularly great. You can see there we fully rotated. A mistake from Jenkins gave them a goal for Sisto, where he really, when in possession, really shouldn't have made a decision that he did. It was never on. And then they broke on us, and then a goal out of nothing, and it was 2-2. I did say at 2-0 that, look, we're going to beat them with our reserve side. This is great. And then, we copped it. But, look, it is what it is, and, that happens. But we're still top of the tree. Whilst being in Europe, we're looking like the best team in Denmark as well at the moment. And I would imagine Brøndby are going to start dropping off the boil at some stage as well, and we're really going to be fighting the Copenhagens and the Midtjyllands of the world. Midtjylland, by the way, they're struggling in the league. But it's all about the Champions League here, right now. We have Dinamo. They have come through and won the Croatian First Division a lot. And they have come through a very tricky tie. They beat Dun, which is one of the harder ties I would have got in the second round. And then against Partizan, away from home, they had to overturn the away goal deficit. And they did that. And their key player, Tomo, did score the winger. He's also very good up top. The Croatian is a Croatian international. He is nutty, and he is that good. Like, have a look at him. 17 finishing, 13 composure, 17 first touch, physically a god. This guy is who we're going to have to contend with, depending if he plays it wide or up front, who knows, right? He's more than just one person that is here at Dinamo. Dinamo are star-studded in the league as well, by the way. They currently sit third in the division. They won in the first division, but they drew there as well. They beat Hajduk Split, who we played obviously last year in the Euro 2 group stage, and we won home and away against. So we've been to Croatia before, and we've done well in Croatia, which is a good thing, but we haven't played a team like this. The one thing that I will say, boys, Jeppe, not past his fitness test. I'm telling you right now, if we need it, or we need to go for a goal or whatever, cat somewhere around here, Jeppe will be coming on and going to influence the game. It will be the first time he's played in a Champions League game as well. He's just so good, and I cannot wait for him to get out there. I don't know what I'm going to do about Rafael Brest, because he's been so good as well, but I'll figure that out when time to come. Anyhow, without further ado, this is the biggest moment. Mpegesi, Otter, Marquez, Tony Christensen, and Neff is your back four for this massive game in Croatia. We have obviously Hoj and Big Ken in the middle. Bub Najar, Rafael Olbrest, because he's still not 100% ready, but he's on the bench. And Dolcek, Oscar Sandu is leading the line up top with the view to get Zahora probably into the game late doors if need be. Score prediction in the chat. Dim reckons we're going to win 3-2, which is a bit of an interesting one. Ali has got the few lads there from Hoffenheim, who we played in a friendly a couple of years ago, coming down from Germany to have a few drinks, and they're going to help support us in the away end as well, which is really nice. So a few lads travelling over from Germany that really like the friendly we played against Hoffenheim, and a few lads obviously from good old Denmark, Ali included, who are going to come and support us here in Croatia. More importantly, the gates receipts for this game is going to be huge. There's 35,000 people at this ground, and it is massive. Nick Pope, by the way, just casually, Nick Pope's in goals here at Dinamo. We're going to go through the whole team. You also got Jay Da Silva, which you may know straight off the bat as well, as there. And you may know a few more names in there. I don't particularly, but, it is what it is. We've got nothing to lose here. Let's show everyone why we're capable. I didn't mind that from the system, but apparently not. My dog wants to come in. That always happens in a big moment. The team, though, doesn't need to be changed. We fully rotated and dropped points in the league for a reason. But let's have a look how good these guys. So Nick Pope's Nick Pope. At 35, he may not be able to move, but still a great goalkeeper, the English international. Matos there, former wonder kid back many years ago, still looks really good and very physical. The Dutch international as well is playing in there for Dynamo. So they've got a pretty good squad so far. Swiss centre-back looks very well-rounded. We might be able to get him, Elias, out of more than anyone else. The fullback there at left back looks pretty good, and Gigoros, the Greek 31-year-old, very, very good. The 22-year-old midfielder and Croatian international, one of a few here, physically a god, absolute wonder. I'm surprised not at a bigger club. If he ever wanted to leave and come to me, just put it out there. He's physically good enough that he could play anywhere, really. Marco, also on the other side, the Italian, very good at what he does, worth more than the whole entire club. Batista there in the middle, playing this 2 6s with an 8. 4-3-3. Very good is the international there. I think he's been at Dynamo for a little bit. There we are. Sarara there, playing on the right-hand side. Very quick and knows what he's doing. Not the natural crosser, but knows how to dribble. They got Rabbi on the other side, the Italian. And up top is, of course, the wonder kid that I showed you before, Tomo Juric, who is banging in goals for fun. The Croatian is an international at 19 years of age. The bench contains all this. Jada Silva, people know who Jada Silva is. Obviously, if he comes in and plays in the next leg or whatever, still a very good player. The Croatian international being rested there in Martin as well. Berisha's there. He's obviously very good at what he does. They've got the money. Colombian international and Lewis is also there too. Gorian's a 19-year-old backup centre-back. Look at him at 19 years of age. Give me a scout. He's only worth £325k, £325. If he wanted to come, by all means. And this guy here looks good. Does he have a release fee? I know we're sidetracking, but 325. That's not too dear, Goran Biskup could be one for the future if we get money. But anyway, look, score prediction in the chat. We're away in Dynamo. This is huge. Apparently, Matos is reign supreme. He is so good. I've used him in Saves Gone Past as well. But he used to be a wonder kid. He's, I think we can unsettle him and make it uncomfortable. Who's playing on that side? Dolcek's in good form. So, yeah, maybe we can. He's playing there at the moment. I'll tell you, he provides some experience at the back. And definitely, we need experience in these moments. We're looking to Otter. We're looking to a few people. And, yeah, it is what it is. Anyhow. The game hasn't even started. How is Oscar injured? That is not good. A minute in, Oscar's down. Right. How did that happen? Can we, go back? Actually, we should be able to click on it. How did Oscar get injured inside a minute? He did it by himself. Very odd thing to happen inside a minute. What, he didn't do a warm-up? Interesting. We'll play it by ear. Let's hope that's not nothing major. And yeah, anyway, highlight here. Dynamo, corner, Matos, headed away by Marquez. Raphael's good on the breaks. Ahura loves a big game. He's just not 100% fit because of the Midtjylland game. I'm not ideal to have Zahora in here. In the end, Zahora really should have done better. Mistake, Raphael, away goal. Oh my God, he should have scored. Wow, what a chance. We should have had the away goal. Raphael's been in such form, it should have been a goal. Wow. Matos now, Sarara, good tackle, but it falls back to him. Headed away, still kept in by Sarara. Neff with the tackle doesn't do it. Matos again, he's been everywhere already. And the ball is picked up by Bubnajar. Raphael, good ball out towards Bubnajar. No, it's not. Raphael looks a little bit nervy, doesn't he? Big miss early doors, not hitting his passes. Man in form. Good ball there. Tomo's not missing that. There's the difference. Raphael, nervous, big chance, no away goal. Down the other end, international at 19 years of age is Tomo. And Tomo Juricic makes it 1-0 Dynamo. Really should be 1-1. We lost our big man up top as well. And Oscar, it's one of those things, These ties are going to be decided on big moments. There's the biggest moment of all. Big moment down one end, we miss. Down the other end, they score. Are they here trying to kill us or something? Are we serious? 2 injuries inside a half. This is not the time. How did Albrecht do his?
She needs a nappy on.
Not a problem. How did Albrecht do his injury? What's going on, Football Manager? Jeppe's been rushed in. Hose, ball in, Bubnajar heads. Good save by Nick Pope. 2 injuries so inside a half. We've got 1 change left. Raphael's missed a big chance and they've scored the only highlight they've had. Right. Football Manager, come off it. Ball go to Rabbi. Inside. Sarria. Oh my God, Tomo's done it again. Mpegesi falls him this time. The body of Tomo just proving how good he is at 19 years of age. All against us, really. You know, Raphael's been in such form. Oscar's been in such form. Both are out, and for how long as well. Anyway, Pope goes long. Flicked away. Marquez, calm it down. Still plenty of time. Otter, bum the jar. We don't have really any real options off the bench to change the game. Anyway, Zahora's not going to get on that. It's a poor ball. I tell you what, boys, it's not looking like it's our night, is it, so far? 35 minutes played. Long ball again. Tomo's been allowed so much space. No one wants to pick him up. In the end, that's pretty poor from him. I'm not a big fan of man marking this year. I'm not a big fan of it. To be fair, don't man mark the winger. I would go to that. Man mark him. I'm not a big fan. It feels like it draws people out of position, but I feel like at the moment, he's getting too much of this game. We're actually playing quite well when we do have the ball, but we haven't made our chances count. And at the moment, a pretty lackluster performance. We've fully rotated to make sure injuries wouldn't occur. We've lost Oscar and Raphael in a half, and we're 1-0 down at half time. The one goal could be massive for us. We could pinch a goal, you just never know. We've also only got one change left, and I can't really take Zora off. He's having a shocker. Anyway, 60 minutes played, highlight. Neff throws. Headed away, and it's going to be Berisha on it. Good run inside of Soraya. Can we get on the ball maybe? No challenge coming in. Dolcek's trying to stay with him and can't. He's run the whole length of the field. Dolcek challenge. Falls to Jeppe. Beats one. Back from injury. He's not probably fit enough for this, and in the end, I think a full fit Jeppe beats his man there. Jeppe not 100% fit, but thrown into this because of injuries. Can't beat it. Anyway, Soraya, what a ball. Rabbi, should be two. And Pegasi, what a save. He may have just kept us in the tie. It is still 1-0 Dynamo. Yet again, you know, you look at the possession stats, and we really normally create a little bit more than this. We haven't really seen a moment of magic from us, really. The injuries have kind of rattled us. We just look rattled. Rabbi's in. What a tackle. And Pegasi, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, keeper? Relax. Don't you dare throw it. Take 5-6 seconds, please. Thank you. Jeez me Christ. Highlight straight away. They're starting to get on top. This game could be 3 or 4. Marquez Otter goes long. Zahora, he's quick. He's not had a good game, but Zahora of old would score. Zahora of old, Zahora of new, Zahora of right now does score. And a corner against the runner play in the second half. And a corner against the runner play the half. This whole tie has gone so far. We have got an away goal and it's 1-1. Wow. Otter just puts it into the channel. Zahora makes the run. He missed a couple big chances against Midtjylland, and he puts one through the keeper here. And just out of nothing, it's a 1-1. Highlight from kickoff. Of course there is. Of course there's a highlight from kickoff. Rabbi's quick and he's away. Otter's trying to catch him. Does well, actually. Somehow didn't win the ball there with the challenge. Headed away, though. Not going to be any of us getting on it. Oh, my God. Dolcek somehow got on that between 4 guys. Could we do it on the break? Could we do it on the break? Dolcek pulled back. That was cynical, referee. I don't care about it being outside the box or not, but sorry, he's cutting in. He's the last man. It's off. It's outside the box. I know it's outside the box, but that should have been a red card. That is denying a goal-scoring opportunity as a red card. It's outside the box, we know. No penalty. It should be a sending off. Nothing given. Jeppe, ball in, back stick, cleared away. How is there nothing given on that? That should be a red card. Dolcek's cut inside. It's denying a clear goal-scoring, obvious goal-scoring opportunity as last man, is it not? Referee, you've had a stinker. Who's the last change for? Thank God is coming in because he's got the physicality for this. And there we go. 80 minutes played. Is there a last thing in the tail? Rabbi. I'm not changing the system. I'm not going to go more aggressive looking for the second one. I'm going to just stay as it is. And if it finishes 2-1 then, so be it. If it finishes 1-1, happy. And if we score 1 late, even better. Doesn't matter. That's a poor kick from Pope and Dolcek's quick enough. Zahora wants it inside. Jeppe back from injury! And from absolute nothingness, Jeppe Hansen, not even fully fit, has given us a second away goal in the first leg. Where's this come from? This SFB side do not know how to lie down. 2 injuries, no one fully fit, it doesn't matter. And the club legend has done it again. Wow. Park the bus. Park the bus. Park it, park it, park it. Wowee. From nothing. Oh, of course. Come on. Epsigesi bailed me out. Didn't need it. Look how many dead legs are out there in this time. Everyone is dead, gasping for air. But what a performance. The lungs have been busted. They have run their hearts out. And with 2 injuries in the first half to 2 key players. To 2 key players. To bring in unfit Jeppe Hansen off the bench on for, 70, nearly 60 minutes? Unbelievable. Wow. Look at this. Jeppe, lung-busting run, dead, he doesn't care. And then the lung-busting run to get back into it, the first time finish. Is that a goal that is going to send us to the group stage? That came out of nothing. They dominated. First half, they looked like the better side. 20 minutes until we scored, they looked like they were going to go 3-4-0 up. What has gone on there? It is nice that we have done that. And now we just need to go at home and we need to do the job. 3 months. Albrecht is out for 3 months. One of the best players in the league is Albrecht, and he's out for 3 months. Wow, that is massive. Torn his hamstring and is out for 3 months. He was just starting to look like a worldie as well, averaging an 8 in the league. At least it happened right as Jeppe's coming back, but wow, that is massive. And Albrecht is out for the first half of this season. And he's going to be out, more importantly, for the second leg. How quick can Jeppe and the boys recover? Who knows? We've got Obi in the middle of it. I'll recap that one there for you as well. Pretty big league game to keep top of the table in the derby. But, more importantly, we're 90 minutes potentially away from being in the Champions League proper. And who knows? Maybe we can get there. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time. The second leg against Dinamo. At home, and potentially we are 90 minutes away from the Champions League group stage. I didn't think we'll be here. At worst, if we do not go through, we'll be in the Europa League group stage. But at the moment, we have the upper hand. We played the last game we played was against OB. We did fully rotate here. We did win 2-1. We needed a late goal from Eugene Neff, who came in and played as an inside forward on attack and scored late. His first touch went in. A stupid mistake by Alcotra gave him a penalty. We dominated the game. Another one of these games where we just dominate and batter the opposition, but we don't score. We do not need that game right now. We need to go out here. We need to finish chances. We need to be clinical. We need to do exactly what we did to them away in Croatia, which was be dogged, massive amounts of work rate, give it everything that's got, and finish the chances as well. In terms of your team, it is as straightforward as it comes. I am even going to start Zahora with Jeppe as well. Only because Sandu's still coming back from injury. I'd rather have Sandu to come in late doors with the speed to maybe make a change late doors if we need to chase the game. I feel like by starting Zahora, it allows Oscar to be, really good in terms of, coming and breaking lines. He can play wide right, wide left, or up top, and if he has to break the line, he can. In terms of the rest of the team, straightforward as it comes. It would be nice to have Raphael here, but we don't have that luxury, and that is what it is. Anyway, we got Epsigesi in goals. Otter, Marquez, Tony Christensen, and Neff. Hojan, Kenny, Bubnajar, Jeppe, Dolcek, and Zahora. It is a very, very familiar lineup. Can we go out there and do it? Who knows? But I think we are ready for it as well. It's good to see Oscar back from his injury as well. It would be nice to see, him come in and do what needs to be done. Unfortunately, he's wanted by Hervé Berlin, and he does have that release fee. I'm hoping that doesn't come to fruition, and I'm hoping that the window kind of ekes away here, and I'm hoping if we make the group stage, he doesn't want to go because we're in the group stage, but we'll wait and see what happens there. In terms of us getting into this match, though, we need to put that all to one side. Forget the transfer speculation. Forget what happened in the first leg. Forget what's happened in the league. Forget the injuries. And we just have to go out there and play our football. In terms of their team, pretty much the same by the looks of things. I think Batista might be forward of line, just judging by that. But, Matos is still there. Pope's still in goals. Tomo's still up top, and he's really good. We cannot allow complacency is what I would say. And I'm going to just say I have faith we need to get Jeppe motivated as well, because there's nothing we don't want is Jeppe not to be motivated for this one. And this is huge. This isn't it, Ali? It's huge. It's massive. And this is it. So it's a similar lineup. I reckon Elias has come in. No, Elias played last time. I reckon Batista's back a line. Yeah, I reckon Batista played in the middle. The Croatians come in, yeah. So what they've done is Martin, who was on the bench last time, is started, and Batista's come back a line, and that's how it's gone. And then we got Quinton out there on the right, Dario's on the left, and Tomo's out there too. I reckon that they also dropped Biscup. No, not Biscup. I'm scouting Biscup. They dropped They dropped someone. I reckon they dropped him. But I reckon they also dropped someone on the right. Don't know who they dropped. Because I reckon Quinton didn't play last time out. Maybe I'm forgetting that he did. But I reckon they made 2 changes. Definitely in the middle here. That's noticeable because the regen's not in. Right? And there we are. So Dynamo are going to come and probably do the same thing. They probably feel a little bit hard done by. He's a great player. Well, he's a great player. Matos is a great player. They're a great squad. They played quite well. And bar some freakish, bar some, not freakish sort of thing, but bar some absolute dogged work rate and belief and fight for the shirt, which is so important. We went out there and pulled the rabbit out of the bag. Because at 1-0, 60 minutes in, 2 injuries, we looked dead and out of it. Early highlight, if we can score 1, it makes our night so much easier, really. Jeppe, Bullin, Zahora blocked. It would have been offside anyway. But if we can get 1, it means if Dynamo score, we're still ahead, right? And it also means that because if they score 1 right now, we would go for on away goals, right? But if we can score the first one, it just means the Dynamo, they know they have to score 2 on the night to get through, at a minimum, to send it to extra time. So if we can score 1, it puts all the pressure on them to come and score. If we concede first or anything like that, then it's going to be okay. If they score 1 more and we don't score, it's all over. By scoring the first one, it could be huge. Anyway, Dolcek doesn't get up, but it should be Neff's. Saying that, though, he's a small boy, Neff. He fights for everything, does this Australian, but yeah, he just didn't get to that one. Anyway, Matos, good ball in. Tomo hits the top of the bar. Look, if we can keep that boy quiet, then we're going to have a shot. But he's so good at what he does. Anyway, in terms of the game, 10 minutes in, very even game of football. And you expect that in the final round of qualifying for the Champions League. Batista's ball, back of line. Batruna, Tomo, no turn, saying that. We all forgot about Quinton at the back still. We're all focused on Tomo. And as it stands, we're throwing away goals, but we're 1-0 down on the night. And I do not need another nervy Lecter Pozan performance where we lose 1-0 in the second leg, but we go through. I don't need none of that. In the end, it's a great finish. Nothing the keeper can do about that. And Pegessi's well beaten. That's a pretty good goal. And it is 1-0 Dynamo. And as the game kind of sits here, 20 minutes played, very even. Very, very, very even. I think we're good enough for a goal, really, I do. And a goal was massive for us, because if we score now, Dynamo need to score to send it to extra time. That's big. Anyway, time is ticking away here. Highlight, right before half-time, And Pegessi, what are you... What are you doing? Oh, it's a goal. And Pegessi, what is that? But what is he doing? When have we once ever said, go and distribute to the 6? It's a very, very, very nervy SFB performance at the moment. And it's not filling me with confidence at all. Corner, we're usually good from these. Usually we're good from the set pieces. Bum the jar. Top of the block to Hoj. Back to Bum the jar. Jeppe now. Effort block. Tony. Hoj. Oh my God, he's done it. With no room, Joe's thread the needle. And it's 1-1. He has bent it around 1 trillion players. 1 billion players. It's probably like 6. But he still picked out the bottom bin somehow, and the keeper was left rooted to the spot. What a moment. It's around 5 or 6 people through this little gap. And he's bent it into the bottom bin. It was the only place he could score. We have to watch that from this view again. We have to slow it down too, don't we? He gets the ball here, and you're just like, where's he going to score from? Tony lays it into his path. First time, 1, 2, 3. He's got to bend it around 4, 5, 6 guys in between the 7th. And he's just put it in between all of them, and the keeper can't even get close. Is that the goal that sends us through? Is that the goal that sends us through to the group stage? Who knows? Highlight right before half-time. Otter throws. Jeppe, what control? Jeppe! Oh, what a save by Nick Pope. That could have been huge, because that would have meant the Dynamo, they needed a mountain of goals second half. As it stands, they're only one goal away from sending it to extra time. As it stands for us, we are through. In the end, set piece, Jeppe on it again. We look good from these set pieces, but in the end, I reckon this one was a bit too slow, boys. And it's going to be a chance for them to either break, or that's going to be the highlight. Please be the highlight, it is. Half-time approaching. 1-1 on the night. 3-2 up on aggregate. We are 45 minutes away from the Champions League group stage. This could be huge. Come on, boys. Just got to fight. Got to fight. We've probably been the better side since they've scored. I reckon we've eked the game. We definitely deserve the score. And Joe is just so good. It's another set piece. Ali's got the flares going again. Bum the jar now. In the end, it's a second variation in the goal check. It's a variation where Jeppe doesn't make the run and Bum the jar beats the man. How many times have you seen it? Dynamo need to score twice now to go through on away goals. No matter what, it's finishing in the 90 tonight. And as it stands, we are through to the Champions League group stage. And I tell you what, at the moment, we're looking like the better team. We just don't want to concede one really quick right now, because then it would give a mountain of time to score one more and send us out. But as it stands right now, it's really, really in our hands. We just got to perform for a little bit longer, boys. Highlight, Joe Hodge picks it up yet again. He looks for Zahora in the channel. He might get there, he does. Zahora, we have a chance. Oh, what a save. He's picked up a knock too, Zahora. I'm going to bring Oscar in straight away as well with that. Zahora had it on his boot. That was the Champions League on his boot. Zahora scores, it's game over. It's not. There's still time for him. And it's Dynamo that need to come out and produce the magic this time around. Last time it was us. This time it's them. Ball to Neff. Looks inside to Kenny. We got numbers in front. Oscar now. His ball. Bum the jar. We are going through to the Champions League group stage. I said it was going to take the season 10, boys. I said it was going to take the season 10. And our first effort of qualifying in season 8, we aren't losing from here. They need 3 goals. I'm telling you now, we will not lose from here. They need to score 3 goals in 15 minutes. And as this game is played, we are dominating and it looks all but over. This is massive. Thank God's going to get out there for Kenny. And Jeppe's dead. And I'm going to bring in... Andreas, actually. We're going to go to that, I think. And just get Bum the jar in the hole. Got to keep it on the same system because I still think being on the front foot... I just feel like if we go and sit off, that Tomo will get a chance or two. But in the end, we've knocked out a very good Dynamo side. And we might even just make it 4-1 on the night just before. Andreas, Otter, Bull, Bum the jar. Nick Pope is beat again. He probably should do better than keeper, really. But I think they know they're well beaten now. And after the first 20 minutes, a nervy 20 minutes again from this SFB, boys. At home, we have pumped Dynamo. And I tell you what, we deserve to be there. We are through, boys. We're through. Nearly officially. I tell you what, we could make it 5-1. We want more. Ball in back stick. Oscar doesn't win it. We want more, boys. Make it 5. Why not? Bum the jar. Down the line. Still going. Ball in. Goal check. Oh, it was blocked on the goal line. We nearly got more. It's all over now, though. It's all over now. 18 shots, 11. 4 goals in the back of the net. At one stage, at 1-0, we're like, oh. But we turned it around yet again. And we just kept our heads. And with our heads on, we're through. And into the Champions League, we go. Wowzers. That is massive. And on the biggest stage as well, he doesn't get enough credit, this guy. I always slate him. On the biggest game, in the game that sends us through to the Champions League, the club captain stepped up and got a man of the match performance. He doesn't get enough from me, because a lot of the time I just slate him that he's captain and he makes a mistake. A lot of the times, though, he's pretty dead Dutch, as the saying is, and good at what he does. And we are through, ladies and gentlemen. We are there. Who would have believed it? Would you have believed? I didn't believe, to be fair. I didn't think we're getting there. We get 13 million for making it to the group stage. 13 million. Anything can happen. Joe Hodge, I wouldn't swap him for... That's true. I wouldn't swap Joe Hodge for anyone in world football. Fans love him. He's not going. He's the club captain. Oh, to be honest, Joe Hodge is the first person on my team sheet because he scores goals from distance, even though he's only got 11 long shots. He wins the ball back so quickly. He's like in goal off bloody Kante, right? And he just doesn't make a mistake. He's so good at what he does. So good at what he does. He's ridiculous. Wow. That is massive. That is huge. We have the group stage draw right now live. Right now and live. We have the group stage draw. That is massive. I don't want to get copyrighted here, but I think we need to put it on. Give me the Champions League anthem, 12 hours on repeat until the end of the episode. We're just going to have it going in the background. Put it really, really low. This is massive. My middle door's open too. I hate that when I'm recording. This massive Champions League group stage draw. Look at it. It's right there. Someone's turned the air conditioner on. That's why. Oh, we are probably in Group 4. We're probably in Group 4. 6 players caught up for international. I can't remember if I saved or not. Just save again. I don't want no crash right now. We've had too many memories of crashing after big games in previous FMs. This year, fingers crossed, has been really good. Had 1 or 2 during the beta. That's it. Champions League song rings out. It's so good to have this tune back. How has Denmark not given me the job? You would have seen it a few episodes ago. Every time we try to get it, they say no. I don't know why. My Discord's starting to think that it's a bit broken because I have a few people try and do it themselves and they can't. In the end, though, well-deserved break as well. 17 days. What a campaign it's been. You know, every 3 days a game. We are seeded 4th. PSG, Madrid, Juventus, Benfica, Barcelona, United, Chelsea, Hertha, Liverpool, Bayern, Madrid, Napoli, City, Inter, Olympic Lyon, PSV, Dortmund, Porto, Lille, Leipzig, Lazio, Sporting, Basel, and Ajax. They're all the boys that we're going to get. What we are going to do is I am going to draw it out. Let's see what groups we're going to get. Alright. Is there a group that we look at that we want? Is there a group that we look at that we want? By the way, in the top right-hand corner, it is Real Madrid. I think you can tell it's Real Madrid, Bayern, Porto. I'm automatically thinking, is there a group here that we want to get out of to try and make 3rd spot to get into the Europa League? I don't think there is, really. United, Napoli, and Dortmund would spill the end of us. Barcelona, Olympic Lyon, Ajax. Maybe we're good enough to tackle Ajax home and away. So maybe B to finish 3rd. And Lyon, maybe we could do a job against. Chelsea, Inter, Lille. Lille yet again. I think we could do maybe some damage again. Inter probably too good for us. Chelsea definitely. Madrid, Bayern, Porto would probably be the death of us. We have played Porto previously and did okay. I think. Definitely played Portuguese sides. Benfica, Liverpool, Basel. That's the group. I think Group E. No, Liverpool going to pump us home and away. And as a Liverpool fan, I would love to go to Anfield. But I still think Benfica and Basel we can beat at home. And that might be the group to maybe even get out. Group F, PSV, Leipzig, Zebra. I think against PSV we win at home. It's a matter of away. But Group F will give us a shot of getting 3rd. Group G, PSG, Atletico, Sporting. Sporting I can take. Maybe. Group G's alright. Group H, Lazio, City, and Berlin. 3 really rich sides. I think Berlin and City would be too good, and Lazio could be interesting. I think we want Group E, Group F, Group H. Group G's okay. Group B. We really, to be quite fair, we don't want to come out in the top half of the draw. If we come out in the bottom half of the draw, we're going to have a shot at coming 3rd. I feel like if we come out in the top half of the group, we're in trouble. Anyway, the Zebra is Juventus Ali. They lost the rights to Juventus. So it's Juve. Ali's like, who's Zebra? Celtic out first. An away trip to the new camp would be interesting. Bontev's got to do that. This is a group we do not want. We didn't get a Real San Sebastian. We do not want D. We don't get D. Wow, okay. Group E we really want. We didn't get it. Oh, that was a group to get out of in total to come second. Right, so it's Group F, Group G, Group H. Group F, I reckon. I'm thinking Group F. It depends if we get a poor Leipzig side on its day. Like, Leipzig really good, right? But if we get a Leipzig side that isn't 100% on its day, we could be okay here. That's the group we get. I'm actually okay with that because we've got to deal with PSV. I think we can do it against PSV. We get Group F. Our first ever Champions League group. Juventus, known as Zebra. Winning everything, which is normal in Italy. This is their key player, Antonio. Regen. Look at him. Already capped 20 times by Italy. We then have PSV. Won the league last year. Beat Ajax to the title. They're a side that is unreal. This Danish international was there, but he's currently wanted at the moment by Liverpool, which I'm more than happy Liverpool sign him. They currently sit second at the moment as well. It's a very decent PSV side. They look pretty good on paper. Top goal scorer is this guy. He's okay, the 17-year-old. The 15-year-old. I'm guessing that's for the B team, really. Gotta pause the Champions League music because now the group stage rule's done. But the big tie, the biggest one of the lot, Leipzig. Finished second, finished fourth last year, so probably just got in. Another Regen is their key player. Oh. That's problematic. Have a look at what? Have a look at here. Okay, that's trouble. What is it? That's not fair, man. Look at him. What? 17 dribbling, 17 finishing, 17 first starts. Can take a free kick, got good composure, and he's just rapid. I'm taking a photo of that. I am taking a photo of that, and I'm sending that to a certain friend of mine. Paulie, where are you? What in the world is he? Played one game and scored, yeah. Somehow did not score goals. He scored goals this first season. Okay, really, really, really interesting. Tyler Adams is still here. It's nice to see. But more importantly, for those that remember, this guy we got to deal with again. Thomas Olsen Lundborg. For those that remember, where was at Esbjerg when we were in the first division and we were battling him. He was ridiculous. We saw him come as a 15-year-old regen, turn 16 and rip the league. And in the end, he was smart enough to turn around Esbjerg and say, I don't want a new contract. I'm off the pastures new. And he left on a free. If you're Esbjerg, you're really disappointing he left on a free because look how good he is now. One of the best strikers in world football. 20 determined. We knew this guy was going to be good as a 15-year-old. Currently wanted by Barcelona. Please take him right now. Right now before anything happens to him. Please. That's what we've got to deal with. That is what we've got to deal with. Zebra, PSV, Leipzig, SFB. Where we got to finish, YouTube? You let me know. Next episode is going to be the first game in the Champions League group stage. We qualified. We somehow did it. This little team from Denmark is in the big time. Second thing, financially, money. Massive. I'll see you next time, YouTube. Oh, well, let's just see when these games are going to be first so you know who's going to be up first. We'll hold our horses. We will hold our horses. That is massive. I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock. We actually did it. Zebra face Leipzig. Yeah, that's true. That's the biggest one of the lot. We've got Juventus away in our first ever game in the Champions League. It does not signal how tough that's going to be. That's going to be huge. We then have PSV in a big game as well. We have got Juventus next episode. And I'm probably going to give you the PSV game too. I'm going to probably break up every game in this group stage. We really are looking for third spot. We got Leipzig back-to-back, Ali. We're going to be playing Leipzig home and away back-to-back, which is really nice. But yeah, where do you think we're going to finish? If we can finish third, I'll snap your hand off right now. Could we upset the apple cart, finish second or top, for instance? Or will we just peter out into nothingness? Get our asses handed to us and say, well done for making it to the group stage, but you're just not good enough just yet. But really give us some determination to say, hey, we made it. Why can't we do it again next year? And why can't we be even better? First, second, third, or fourth, let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you next time for the first game in the group. Catch you later. Thank you and goodbye.